Hey everybody, it's Super Awesome Gabe here from Window Ninjas, and today I'm going to provide you a lot of valuable information concerning double hung windows. That's these kind of windows that are sitting here behind me. I'm going to give you the lowdown, the breakdown on how they operate, the benefits of them, and things you should be looking out for if you are a homeowner that owns these types of windows. And I'm also going to throw in an extra little information there for you concerning window cleaning, these types of windows, and what you can expect during a professional window cleaning service. Okay guys, so what all is involved in a professional window cleaning service? Like we talked about before, we clean all glass by hand, squeegee the water off, towel dry the edges, wipe down the window sills, man, bang, boom, it's awesome, okay? That's always on the interior. Now on the exteriors, we will clean them by hand, and sometimes it'll take one or two processes. We can either squeegee the water off, or we're using new technology like deionized water or water-fed poles. Our soap is still injected onto the glass. It provides an anti-static barrier of protection. It's just a modern way of cleaning it. If it's done properly, it provides an extremely awesome cleaning result that has a surface that is well protected and really, really shines. Okay, now that's the general cleaning, right? So in the general, cleaning will, like I said, get your glass clean, looking great. We wipe all these edges, make sure everything's looking good, clean out the windowsill. But sometimes we run into some problems. So like for this window here, it doesn't have any screens in it. So this window here doesn't have any screens in it, okay? And if it did have a screen in it, there's a track here. Okay, that the screen can rest in, okay? And depending on the type of the screen, this homeowner took all his screens out. Depending on the type of screen, they'll either, unlatch here, or they'll press in and then push out. Sometimes they'll have little clips where you have to pull on them and bring them in. Sometimes it'll require having to fold the window in to be able to push the screen down. I mean, there's just so many different window manufacturers out there that it is endless, their designs and their proprietary designs as to how to get those screens out. So normally it's easy. However, we do run into situations where homeowners will have some sort of obstruction keeping the window from being able to be fully accessed and removing the screen. When that happens, our service technicians will bring that up to you, and they will do the best they can to, without damaging your property, get that window cleaned, okay? And the number one culprit that we see is when people put some sort of blind or shutter on their windows. And when a shutter manufacturer comes in, they have to make sure that they understand what kind of windows you have. Because if the shutter people don't, or the blind people don't look here first and head off any problems for the window cleaning team as well as the homeowner, then they're not doing you they're basically doing you a disservice as opposed to doing you a full service, okay? So if somebody was to put a shutter on the interior of this window, they would probably have to attach it here and here, right? The framework, right? So you would have to put a frame for the shutter on top of this trim piece, and that's going to be something about yay big. And then they're going to put their shutter panels on it, and it's going to fold in like this, and it's going to be great, okay? So you have it here, fold in, boom, it's great. Problem is when they do that, look at the clearance here, right? So I'm going to open up this window here. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to press these tabs in to release this window and allow it to come in. But if that shutter, that framework comes out just too far, then there's going to be a problem with my team trying to get this window open, hence not being able to get your screen out. And we see that from time to time. And some window manufacturers are a little better than others as the clearance of the window sash in order to be able to pull it in and out. And some, I don't know, for whatever reason, they don't make a lot of clearance. So what are we supposed to do? Well, first thing, like I said, always make sure that whoever's going to install shutters or draperies or anything like that communicates with you about how often you open the windows. Do you get the windows clean? Does it have a screen on the exterior? How are we going to be able to take that screen off? Does that screen come up from the outside, or does it come out from the inside? Okay, double hung thermal pane windows are great, especially the types that fold in. However, you got to be very cognizant of the clearance for these things require, so that your functionality of the window is always 100%. Okay? And sometimes our teams will run into a situation, like I said, where they just can't get that screen out because the clearance is not there anymore. Okay? And when that happens, we'll bring it to your attention. We'll let you know. And sometimes we'll figure it out. But at any rate, you just got to make sure that the communication is there between yourself and the person that's putting up your blinds. And our service technicians also have to do a good job of communicating with you about what the problem is, right? What's the number one thing? What's the number one problem in the world? Communication. Communication is the world's number one problem. Why is that? Because either people don't do it or they don't know how to do it. So that's pretty much the world's number one problem, and it's literally caused wars and killed a lot of people because of it, unfortunately. So my job here is to make sure that I communicate this information to all of our clients. I want to make sure all of our clients are super happy and super pumped to get a professional window cleaning service completed by Window Ninjas. And there's a reason why I am the world's greatest window cleaner. It's because I have been in the industry since I was 17. Yes, I dropped out of college and left and picked up a squeegee. And here I am 34 years later, rocking and rolling, providing you guys information so that your windows can shine brighter than diamonds and our company can be one of the best companies in the world that provides a professional window cleaning service. You got it from me, Gabe Salinas. I hope you guys got value out of this. And if we can help you with anything, feel free to give us a call at our local number, or you can give us a call on our 800 number, which is 833-NINJAS-1. Keep shining.